I'm gonna Falcon drop somebody. This is this is driving me crazy.
It's just zero context.
EDF.
Okay.
Self Defense Force?
I forgot to update it before I start streaming, okay? It's been a while since I've last streamed. Anyways, let's switch over to the right. I am trying my best. Hey, everyone.
Hey,
It's been a while.
It's
Hey,
been a
how are ya?
while since
Been a
I've
while.
last rolled some number dice.
Yeah, it definitely. It's been a while, not
Wow.
like 2 days ago.
It's been a while on this channel.
Yes, it has.
It's been a while
It's been a month, basically.
since I've lost.
I'm curious what's going to happen, because with the recap, it's not going to be that long, and I'm not even sure if any of you remember, but let's see. Basically, Gumbo fell, and Cliff all returned back, and Cliff is currently in the care of Dr. Bobbert. Gandiva, or Dalia, found the goblins outside, basically accosting a ice cream man, which then led to a halfling baby assassin, and you interrogating him to find out he was hired by the Lamentals, and then you found, or Horatio then showed off the repainted cargo truck, and you found out about the election coming up and about Guy Half-Elf. And the only other thing that I can remember from it was Gobbly talking about he needs to get something from his locker. And that's about it. Anything else I may have missed?
That sounds about right.
All right. So it is still the same day, but if anything else you want to do, or we will go to the next day. All right.
I don't got anything.
Okay. I'm curious what your plan is because no one has discussed this aside from Gobbly. So
I don't know what's going. I think someone's supposed to go with you to work, right?
I think so.
Shoot, we'd rather not let him. Rather not.
I mean,
have him
nobody
go
said
alone.
anything they were gonna come with me, but
I mean, I'll go with you. I'll just go in disguise.
fair.
It's not like anyone's gonna notice. If we're gonna be honest.
that is true.
Wait, yeah. 'Cause I did say that we should do the the buddy system thing.
Yeah, buddy
because we shouldn't let anybody go off by themselves just in case we get snatched up again.
It'd be bad news bears.
Gumbo does raise a good point, also though.
Oh, Gumbo wants to go back with you too. Because
Okay.
he's still on costume. that I broke in for nothing, Gumbo. God damn it. Got mauled for nothing.
I do find it funny that I can hear all of this in Gumbo's voice. Even the noise. Okay. If that is the plan, we can move on to the next day. Just curious if anything that Talia or Cliff would like to do, just so I can start thinking about it in the back of my mind.
I will. Honestly, just recover, and then if there's no until Pixel at least gets recovered as well. So
Okay, well,
then maybe we'll then maybe we'll try to see what we can do together to get back some control over the systems.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apart from that, yeah, maybe being less hurt by a bear would be fine.
That makes sense. You know what? Cliff, roll on
Yeah.
a d20 if you would for me.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll do the same. Okay. Oh no.
Okay.
I was gonna see how Dr. Barber's treatment was gonna go.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good idea that you're spending tomorrow resting because you're gonna need it.
He's not gonna stick anything to me.
Anyways, let's move on and see what happens to the three that are going to the Wham Large.
God damn it.
All right. And anything in particular? Are you just going there? And what exactly is the plan? Are you trying to work? Are you just trying to grab your stuff and go?
So first he's going to check and see if we're still on the work roster,
Okay.
if we've been fired. As he goes into the back to collect the single fertilizer bomb and 2 pipe bombs he still has stowed away here.
Oh my god.
If they are fired, he intends to collect his final paycheck rather dramatically. If not, well, I guess he's gonna try to play it down.
Gotcha. Okay. Gobbly, are you trying to sneak around or do anything, or like to find out this stuff? Or are you just walking casually?
It's not being like conspicuously sneaky,
Okay.
but it's not like trying to stand out. He'll hug crowds and kind of like with the whatnot, like.
Okay. And what is Nevermore up to?
Well, donning my glasses and mustache combination disguise with a hat. I'm kind of like same with Gobbly. I want to know if I'm fired or not. If I'm fired, I don't give two flying fucks. I'll fuck around and find somewhere else. Maybe do some more shit that's gets me more up in the ranks in my own family, so I can be prepared to take over if I need to.
Gotcha. All right.
But also, just I want to see if I can fuck around with that one lady one last time. If,
Oh.
if I am fired, I'm
Oh,
gonna
did you
fuck
miss
with her
Miriam?
So bad.
Did you miss her?
Yeah, I kind of missed her.
Okay.
I missed her. Nevermore did it. But if
I
she's there,
wonder
I'm
why.
gonna fuck with her.
Okay, if that is the case,
Gobbly, I'm gonna
Gobbly
need your
and
help with this.
Gobbly Nevermore, both of you roll stealth checks. And Gumbo, I need you to do
What level are we at?
performance or anything else to see how you do your job. Jesus.
Are we still at level 4?
Yeah, you're still level 4.
Okay.
shit.
Hey.
Can I give them advantage since I nat 20?
Yeah, I'll allow it. I was trying to think of like the best way to do it. We'll just do, yeah, you'll have advantage.
Yeah, that's better.
All right.
20, 30.
Okay, Gobbly and Nevermore roll not performance. Perception for me, if you will.
Whoop, that's persuasion. Perception.
Yeah,
There we go. That's
Come
more like it.
on. Please be my better eyes.
I mean, it's doubly better than yours, so yes. Let's see. Gumbo, yeah, you're doing your best. People seem to be walking past you as they would, as anyone would treat. a retail worker, which is not well. But also, it actually, Gumbo, also roll a insight check for me, please. Yeah, you've noticed that people are treating you differently, but you're not quite sure why. You just know they're still not treating you well, but it's a different kind of treatment. Meanwhile, for Nevermore and Gobbly, oh yeah, it's definitely you're breakdancing for sure. Gobbly and Nevermore, with everything that's happened lately, it has become the situation where, yeah, in the past people may have not paid as much mind to small folk, but even more so right now with these weird uncertain times during the election. So you are able to basically go unnoticed, but you seem to both be in your own world, as a lot has happened lately, so you don't really notice the store, even though you've been here only a couple days ago. It's hard to focus, and you end up in the back of the store, and I need both of you to make new stealth rolls and new perception checks.
Trying my best here.
All right, as you arrive in the back, you feel the air. It's cold. Something's not right. They would never put the AC up. They would never give you actually workable conditions. Why? And it's quiet. There's no noise, there's no shouting. And then, as you're thinking about that, you hear the sound of sparks, and the power goes out. But it comes back fairly quickly. And then you hear a voice.
Gobbly, get your knife. Get your blicky.
I got my blicky and my sticking knife.
And I get both of my knives out.
If you... It's like... Who dares enters the back? I told you to work the floor. I'm busy right now. And this is a voice... you won't even have to roll. This is a voice you've never heard before. And this is a voice, and it's not just Nevermore's never heard the voice, even though she's only worked here for, like, let's say a month or two. Gobbly, in your years, this is a voice you have never heard before.
What the heck?
And the voice calls out again, because I'm going to assume you haven't said anything out loud or whispering to each other. Who is it?
Nevermore's gonna, like, elbow Gobbly in the side real quick.
It's Ghibli. Ghibli McGoober. The Gobbo. I forgot something in my locker. My name tag, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to make a... deception. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. And then you see a shadow appear as the lights come back and shine a shadow. And I need Gobbly to make a charisma saving throw.
Whoa.
Okay. You're shaken for a moment, but you're able to compose yourself as you see the shadow. It has the build, the frame of a goblin. And you're shaken and you're not quite sure why. But this is definitely a goblin. You have never met this kind before.
A female goblin?
No. Also, he has a mom. He knows what a female goblin is.
I was not paying attention. All I heard was kind of like somewhere in my own head, apparently, female goblin was like, oh.
I need to start shipping.
I mean, every king needs a queen. Ari G is us, needs a... Me is us.
Well, we already have the clip of the spitting thing.
Oh God, not that again.
That clip did well, so don't worry about it. All right. You see the outline, and it seems to stand there. What do you do? I also need to roll something.
Okay, so you caught me. Yeah, I'm not Ghibli. I'm Blipply. But I am really here to come go get my stuff, so, who the
Gobbly,
heck are you?
stop lying to me. And as you ask that, and he calls out your name, let me find... This man appears in front of you.
Oh man.
This is a token, right? Yeah. Why is it not letting me alter the size? But yeah, use. And this is definitely someone you've never met before. What was the question you asked? Sorry, I was.
Yes, pretty much. Who the heck is he?
My name is Norman, and I'm here because this store keeps messing up. You need new management, and I'm here to give it. Also,
Oh,
keep
that's
it.
nice.
Also, keep in mind he's shorter than both of you, since you're both like 4 something, and he's like an average height of a goblin.
About time we got some better management.
Yes. And that starts with fixing the issue, like having people who don't show up for work. Where have you two been?
I called in on the days that I was missing.
Hmm.
Oh, I had horrible, terrible diarrhea. It was bad. You know, I was blowing it out like a straight fire hose. It was the worst. I couldn't have possibly come to. It'd be a health safety hazard, you know.
And then you pass it to me, and she gives you a whack in the chest.
Yep. It was terrible. You totally didn't want us around at that time. Trust me.
Please,
Let me
stop
give
trying to
you-
describe it. It's already PTSD already.
Oh, if you're sick, let me help. And he starts to walk over.
Don't touch
I-
me.
Both
I
of
turned into
you,
Nope.
Dr. Snow too.
both
Don't
of
you
you
touch me.
need to make a
Check with the
perception check
HR.
for me right now.
Both of us?
Yes.
I did submit a Dr. Snow. Y'all believe me, right? I was there. Y'all were there.
You said perception, right?
Yes, perception. I don't know why it's not letting me grab the edges of the scale. Damn it.
You know what? I call for a favor. I call upon favor.
All right, hold on. Let me update the listing.
I call upon a better favor.
All right, I haven't said it before, but you get 3. Anytime you do rerolls, you get up to 3 for it. But the thing is, though, if you go up to the 3rd reroll, things get bad, and if you fuck up.
This is the second reroll.
Yeah, it is.
So.
But then you get to add 3 to the total. So I have 5 from you. Thank you, Nevermore.
You're welcome.
All right.
I'm always here to help my fellow DMs.
It's so appreciated. Anyways, yeah. So what you see is, as he's coming closer, you notice him wringing his hands. And the thing is, though, it's not like he's just trying to do the money grubbing thing. With your eyes and your experience, you notice he's wiping something off his hands.
Don't you touch me. I don't know where those hands have been. Don't you touch me. It's unsanitary.
Oh, don't worry. I'm very,
Nope.
very professional.
Nope. Nope. Big nope. Nope.
Gobley's just like walking backwards towards the locker room. Nope.
What's wrong?
Nope. Dragging Nevermore with him. Nope.
I know I've heard the stories of you, Gobley. The things
And I've
that...
heard nothing about you, and you're a little too touchy for me, buddy.
I haven't even started.
Oh, you're not gonna.
You really are gonna end up like your father.
Whoa. That's rude.
It's rude. I don't even know your dad, and that's rude.
See, this is the problem with all you new goblins. You think you know better. But this is why we keep getting held down.
Hey, you know what? I'm just saying, you're a little handsy and you're saying I'm gonna end up like my dad. My dad's in prison. I don't like the implication there.
Well, why don't you try and change your life and actually listen to authority for once?
Ah! That's boring. Why do what people tell you to?
As you say this, he says, because when you listen, you get to climb up and get power. And then you start to see him as Cliff has done in the past. He starts to build and construct something from thin air.
What the heck?
Do I see our lockers from here?
I will say you see it, but it is like across the entire like hallway. And as you watch him, he starts to build. It is a machine.
Uh-oh. I don't like machines.
It looks to be something in the sort of what a forklift would be.
Uh-oh.
But instead it has at the front a contraption that looks to hold and bind someone.
Nope.
So are you going to comply, or do I need to show what happens when people disobey? He says this as he starts to climb into the vehicle and look you straight on.
And if we quit?
I'm going to channel divinity and use my dreadful aspect.
Okay, can you click that? Okay, thank you. Dreadful action, darkest of magical menace. Okay, age cursor 30 feet.
I'm pulling the whole "you can't fire me, I quit" kind of shit, and trying to get the fuck out. That's too much for me.
As he does this, Gobley's gonna raise his hands into the air, both knives brandished in either hand.
He's just gonna say, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
Gobbly, I need to also you to take a. I guess let's do a perception check for me with advantage, as you say this.
Oh dear God. With advantage.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow.
Jesus.
The duality of man.
Also, what's the saving throw for it? Because I don't see it on there. The wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it's my spell save DC,
Okay.
which is DC 13.
13. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, this is actually a bad thing that you rolled a nat 20 on this, because I now need you to make another charisma saving throw.
Oh god.
Jesus. 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 13. Inspiration?
You are now
Inspiration?
Wait, is this an effect that frightens?
yeah, it is.
Hold on.
Okay. Do you get advantage on it or something?
Depends. I'm just making sure.
You got it.
Nope, I'm not high enough level yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are actually frightened. Because with the nat 20, as you're chanting out this war cry, this is the first time you've heard this by yourself. There are no goblins around. What happened to them? And as you...
What have you done?
I'm bringing order to this place. And you can feel your heart racing as he starts up the machine.
Come on, Gobbly. Don't give in. I need you to be strong.
I will say now that he has started it, Gumbo, you can now make a perception check for me.
Let loose the chaos.
You know what? I'll give you advantage on this, Gumbo. Okay. Yeah, with the sound of both the engine revving and also Gobbly screaming, you can hear something happening in the back. That's a good way of putting why you have the bone or advantage. And as this is happening, he starts to rev it and start it slowly. Gobbly bobbergob. I've been waiting for this. And he slowly puts his foot on the pedal. And you see it come closer and closer to you. Slowly. And go ahead.
I'm frightened right now, correct?
Yes, and so yeah, you would have to...
Move in the opposite direction of the thing that I'm afraid of.
Yep.
And I have disadvantage on things as long as it's in sight, right?
Yeah. It's the typical frightened.
So he's gonna grab Nevermore by the shoulder.
Mhm.
Turn to run with Nevermore kind of pushed ahead of him
Okay.
so that he knows they're in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
And as he does this, he's gonna sheath his old sticking knife. And he's gonna draw the blicky. And he's gonna take one blind shot
Okay.
in the direction behind him.
Okay, so he's not even gonna look back. He's gonna just shoot.
I mean, no matter what, it's gonna be a disadvantage anyway.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah.
If I'm looking directly at it, disadvantage on the attack. If I'm not looking at it, disadvantage on the attack. So
Yeah.
it'll be cooler if I don't look and hit.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
19.
Nice.
Roll for damage.
Yo, let's go. Oh, ignore the holy damage.
I was like, I don't think that works in this.
Yeah, it's not a
way.
holy bullet. It's not a holy bullet. You can't use smite on ranged attacks unless you get specific.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, I am going to roll. I'm trying to think of all the body parts, and then just like, let's say there's 8 parts, so we're gonna roll d8 to see where it hits him because you fired blindly.
Yep, that works. 6, 8.
Headshot, headshot, headshot.
Headshot, headshot,
No,
headshot.
I'm gonna tell you the headshot would have been the one.
Oh, so close. No head combo.
Oh my god. So what happens is you shoot, and you don't even look back as but you hear Norman go. Oh, don't worry. I have a great health and benefits. And you can hear him get closer, and he even turns on the lights of the forklift, so you can sense just how close it really is. God damn it, there's a
the ominous forebodings of the lights blaring over us from behind.
there was also just an alarm going off in the
Yeah,
background for
I
me.
caught that too. And
was
the
like-
timing.
Yeah. All right, and as also Gumbo, I assume you're heading towards the back right now, right? Okay. All right, you will make an appearance soon. You can hear it getting closer and closer, and you're starting to reach the end of the hallway. And make a history check for me, both of you.
Oh. Please tell me is to remember where our lockers are.
Oh. That would just be flat, by the way.
How about 7?
Yeah, okay. Well, this makes more sense for Gobbly to have a better history. Nevermore, you have been too busy. Oh, thank you for the follow. I am gonna mess up the pronunciation. Kerwazin. But thank you for the follow. Let's see. Nevermore, with everything that you've just started out working, and you're still not fully familiar with the back, but Gobbly, with that high enough, even in this frightened state, you are familiar with the back, and you're in a way that you can turn the back room into a maze that you can try and escape with, and you will have advantage. Well, actually, you have disadvantage also. But so
Well, actually, I have something for this.
Disadvantage, and it would
Once
be
I've
great.
Well, no, I got something for this. Once I've established kind of my bearings and
Okay.
realized that I can get away, he's gonna pull from his backpack, as he holsters the gun, one of the tacked on little ornaments, and it's gonna be one of those improvised mustard gas bombs.
God damn it. Okay.
He's gonna pull the pin, throw it behind him so it clouds up the hallway, and once line of sight is broken, he's gonna try to escape.
Gotcha. Okay.
Still
we
keeping,
gotta
by
get
the
to
way,
your locker,
still
we gotta
keeping
get to your locker.
Nevermore in front of him so that they're not exposed to the gas.
Okay.
If we can divert and then make for the back room so that we can get to the lockers and I can claim those other 3 items, then yeah.
Yeah, no,
Good
Nevermore
point,
is just
good
gonna like use the dash action at this point and start making a mad dash.
Okay.
For goblins, they're Geneva suggestions. You're absolutely right.
Oh boy. Okay, so double checking because I assume it's a similar thing as the last mustard gas, but it's been a while, right?
Is your locker locked? Gobbly?
I see you lighting up, but I don't hear you. Oh, I heard you.
No, it's not.
Okay, wait. So what does this one do? Wait, what the fuck is this one?
Did you? Are you serious? Your locker isn't locked?
It's never locked. It hasn't been locked this entire time.
Jesus. Okay, so I'm just no, I'm making a mad dash to Gobbly's locker so I can grab this shit.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like I think Cloud Fog, the poisonous gas spell, but it only does like a D6 or something. It does like shit all for damage.
Yeah, okay.
It's more like you as the DM kind of have the narrative freedom to see how effective it goes beyond just doing like a D6 for every turn they spend in the cloud.
Is there like a save for while you're in it, or it's just while you're in it?
There's probably a save for the poison effect, but as long as you're in it, if you don't have blind sight, or like tremor sense or some exterior sense that allows you to see through fog,
Okay.
then yeah, you're blind.
Okay. Yeah. So as I said, what was gonna happen is Gumbo's gonna make an appearance soon. Congrats, you are now in the gas, and you just hear all these noises.
It's like it's basically pretty much stinking cloud.
Stinking cloud. Okay, I was like,
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
stinking
cloud fog. I was like, that's not it.
It's pretty much just like a small scale stinking cloud. Yep.
All right. How's he put it within range? This action. Okay, so they need to make a constitutional saving throw. Okay. I guess it would be, what was it, a 13? Because I'm just gonna basically use your spell thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't that, it'd be a 12 from usual like basic gadget shit.
Gotcha.
It's usually like a 12. It's not very high.
Okay, I'm going to roll for both Norman and then Gumbo. Please roll a Constitution saving throw as well, please. Well, okay. All right.
man, Gumbo.
Gumbo's safe.
Ain't gonna let no little baby ass mustard gas stop him.
You know what? I've been saving him up. Let's start using them. Let's start using some favors. I also need to remember that I can use them on your rolls too. I've been too nice. Okay. Unfailed, so let's see. Okay. But we both would still take the damage though, right? So D6.
Correct. I mean, if you fail the,
Oh, it's only if you fail.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. D6 from the poison effect.
Gotcha. But then you're still more or less blinded though.
It's
Gotcha.
mostly the blinding effect that he was really after.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Break line of sight so that he can get over the fear effect, roll flat, and get away.
Okay. So as this is happening, you two are scrambling away, and you. Here's actually what's gonna happen. You two are getting away, and Gumbo has appeared, and he's managed to resist the poison. But then as he is blinded, for a moment he's looking around, unless there's something I want to do specifically, Gumbo. But as you're blinded, eventually there's a moment where the poison seems to disperse, and you hear the sound of a very, very large fan.
Oh.
And then you see that Norman is this goblin you have never met before, holding basically an industrial sized fan.
What is this guy, Batgob?
You would want to turn into a rat? Okay, this would be in front of him though. Yes. Well, okay, I will give, because I know there's a delay with you typing and everything, I will give you the benefit of, are you saying you would turn into a rat even before knowing what was there? And if you say yes, I'll believe you. Okay, but you would try and turn into a rat when you see this goblin with the giant fan. Okay. All right, you start to shapeshift in front of this goblin, and I don't know how it would work in the timing of things, but I'll say as you're transformed, he goes like, ah, Gumbo, I'm sorry that you are having to deal with all of this racket. If you don't mind, you could please go back to the sales floor. This is none of your concern. Actually, now that I think about it, you would actually actually, now that I think about it, neither of you would hear each other because he's holding an industrial fan, so the noise would be too loud. So you would just see his lips flapping, but nothing coming out. Meanwhile, he just sees you squeaking, but again, he wouldn't even be able to understand you. As you two are having this moment, the two of you who are running away, I need you to make another perception check for me, please.
Oh man, please be a good one. 9.
Well,
9.
well.
Oh boy.
All right. You're just running. You're trying to get to the lockers. Nothing else seems to matter right now, and you're nearly there.
Cool beans. I'm okay for that.
As this is happening, Norbin has turned off the fan as enough time has passed for him to disperse the gas, and he deconstructs the fan, and it turns into the machine again. Is like, okay. And Norbin goes, I'm glad we had this talk, Gumbo. I need to get back to work, and so do you. We'll talk later about your performance, but you're doing a great job. Love the enthusiasm. Thank you for always coming in to work. Unlike your friends, which I need to talk to, but don't worry. Don't worry, you're not in trouble.
Gumbo's gonna have to be our inside mole.
Da-na-da-na.
Look, he is the employee of the month right now.
Through process of elimination.
Yeah, more or less. He actually seems excited about the job. The bar's very low.
Man.
Okay, as you're squeaking, do you actually go back onto the sales floor, or do you try and okay, are you trying to be sneaky about it, or are you making this like obvious? Okay, roll the sneak, yeah. And I will roll a perception. You're good. All right, you as long as you don't fuck this up, you have a decent shot at this.
I should have pretty good deception. Stealth.
Yeah, which is what I'm saying. As long as you don't botch it, you should have a decent chance. And we are now back to the two of you, while Gumbo is doing the rat stuff, and you don't even need a roll for this. You get to the lockers. The thing is, though, this as you get to the lockers, you see. Is there a modifier with that for it, Gumbo? I assume. Ooh. Okay, you can use your favor.
I mean, meets it beats it, right? Oh no! Another one.
Oh god. All right, this is the second
Another
one.
one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another
How many
one
favors
does,
does
another
Gumbo
one
have? Okay, there we
does,
go.
another one bites the dust.
Gumbo is now up to 7.
Jesus.
He keeps
balls.
using it the most, so
He needs it the most.
this is why he's employee of the month. No. All right, yeah, you are able to scurry on as Norman is too busy being in his own goals and focus, and I'll let you say wherever you want to be on the forklift or on him. And if you specify while that's happening, you two get to your lockers, and you don't need to even roll perception for me. Well, actually, do roll perception. It's just anything will pass except a 1.
I mean, I'm just here to help Gobbly out, so whoever gets to Gobbly's locker first.
How's that?
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, just double checking so, to describe it for both of you. Yeah, as you get there, you reach the lockers, and I assume you basically just open it up and grab your stuff, right?
We just slam it
Pretty much,
open.
yep.
Yeah.
Kick that bad boy right open.
As you get to the locker, actually, yeah, you arrive and then you open it up, and as this is happening, you feel around your feet, your shoes or whatever you may be wearing, this wet feeling, and you look down and you see it's not water, it's not blood, it's not soda, it's oil.
So,
What the hell?
And as you look at it, you notice where it all came from. It's from the entrance in the back where you open up the docks for things to get shipped to and from, but also where the pit is.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And as you look and you see that giant garage door, you see that it has been locked and reinforced.
So escape from here is a no-go.
Oh.
We're gonna have to try to make it out back through the front.
Yeah. Hmm. Do you know what aisle walkie-talkies are in?
I worked here for how long?
Do I know what aisle walkie-talkies are in?
Make a new history check for me. It takes you a couple seconds, but yes, you know where it is, despite the times when the store will just randomly decide to renovate and then just move the aisles around for no goddamn reason.
Oh, that sounded like that came from somewhere deep.
I had to move the fucking aisles around.
Is there a megaphone anywhere here in the back room?
What do you got planned?
Make a history and perception check for the possibility of locating one immediately or seeing if it's in an aisle nearby.
Okay, so my plan is pretty much get a walkie-talkie or a pair of them, right? That are tuned into one another. Set one down in one area of the store while we do the whole cat and mouse thing. Maybe leave a little present with it. Put the walkie-talkie next to a megaphone. Broadcast our position using that while we slip away and lure them into a trap.
Okay, I'm down for this.
This Home Alone shit.
Oh, I want to add
Hey.
on to it. I want to add on to it.
Oh god.
Can
I
you
want to look
blame me?
around to
Oh,
see if my
fuck.
old teddy bear plush that I gutted out the back, I basically like blood eagled it and crawled inside. I want to see if that's still hanging around somewhere.
Jesus.
History to then perception check. Actually, you both are going to do that, but for different reasons, for your different
Well,
plans.
history and perception.
History then perception. If you roll
history
high
then
enough on history, you get an advantage on your perception.
12.
Just a second. I just realized I didn't pull up the
I'm a 12.
Lance's
12 both ways.
my DM. See, this is what happens when I forget to practice things. Okay, we're back.
I gotta step away for a quick second. Sorry.
Oh, okay, no, you're fine. Perception. History and perception.
These are my perceptions.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oopsie.
It's like I know what you're referencing from that. All right. Well, I will describe this as he gets back. But if you want, if you want to do more specific planning before Silas gets back.
I just want to find my bear costume
Oh, I know.
so I can sneak around as like a plush bear.
Costume / it's just a plushie.
Well,
We're gonna Scooby Doo like chase this. We're gonna do it right.
Yeah.
And that involves costumes.
I will tell you, with the history check, even you don't. You vaguely remember where it was, but this also reminds you. Oh, I'm gonna say that Cliff may have told you that the head is missing from the torso. Because there was the time when Al took off the head to put on top of Gus.
Shit, I'm gonna have to find another one.
Yeah.
What's the nearest like?
You're trying to figure out where it could be.
Well, no, I want to find a new one.
Yeah, I mean where it could
One
be,
that
as
I
in
can
like
find in the
the
back.
yeah.
So that way I can like get myself like snuck out of here on a cart or something by an employee.
Gotcha.
Be put in the
That's
aisles
one
or something. Or at least get far the fuck away from this guy.
What? You don't trust him? He's very professional.
I think I'm good.
Mm.
I think I'm real good.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, if Cobbly needs to roll anything, I've been told to do so.
okay, gotcha. Okay, well at this point, Nevermore, roll a d20 for me, just a flat d20.
It's a flat D20.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Why is it got to be an uh-oh? It could be a good thing. Okay. Yeah, you are able to find one that is sticking out from one of the aisles, and it sticks out there because for anyone who's worked retail and you know how they put stuff in the back room, they just shove it wherever they can fit it, and then it is pouring out from the hallway of the aisle, and which is why you're able to see its arm sticking out.
Damn.
I have a lot of experience with these things. And as all of this is happening, Gumbo, Gumbo, how do you deal with heights? Oh yes, but I also know people who are tall who hate heights because they're not used to it.
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back.
Yeah, like me. I don't like heights.
Um,
I'm decent at heights. It's how stable it is. Like, I've hiked down a 3-foot wide trail on the side of a cliff that had a 200, 400-foot drop off into a valley. And I did that fine. But put my ass on a Ferris wheel, fuck that. Fuck that.
because of how it swings around
Yep.
this way. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
I'll
Well-
climb a tree. Fuck that.
Well, Gumbo, the reason I'm asking is I don't know who's worked in retail stores, but it's basically those the things that people ride on to reach things from up high. I forget what they're called. Oh, I remember what it's called when I worked at Bullseye. It's called a wave. It's basically it's a thing you just stand on, and then it drives around, and then it just goes up and down. Yeah. If you went up the maximum height of that, which basically is like a second floor or something?
Yeah, that's about a story high. Yeah.
Yeah. Gumbo, would you get one of those? Not the
Not
best.
the best.
Yeah. So the reason I'm asking is basically if you need to make a Constitution saving throw or not from the heights.
Also, how much does Gumbo weigh?
Oh, he's a rat right now.
Okay.
I don't know if you were here for that. Yeah, he turned into a rat and climbed onto Norman's vehicle.
Gotcha.
But if you're saying not the best, I assume that means he. Make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. I'm going to. Yeah.
Damn.
Well, you lucked out, mother. Yeah. What happens is, when you start to feel because also if anyone who's ever ridden one of these before, these things sway like a motherfucker. Yeah, because it's just basically like imagine a what are they called? Not a hoverboard. What the things are those called? Like a Segway that turns into an accordion with its height, with it going up and down near a shelf of some sort. No, you're not. He's in the middle of the back, and yeah, the forklift grabbing machine has now turned into one of these vehicles. So you're basically out of instinct, you have just clung onto him, but because he rolled so shittily, he's not noticed you grab onto him or grip onto him as a rat. But yeah, you and No, you're not. That's a different certification. That is true. But he has transformed it, and now he is more or less using this as a mobile platform, and he's coming towards the two of them, which I am now assuming you've started to scatter, right?
Oh no.
Nevermore and Gobbly.
Probably here.
You didn't say he was back, so.
No, I think in the game.
Yeah,
is
no,
he
I was
there?
just getting
there
changed.
you are.
Yeah, no, I was just getting changed.
Okay.
So,
All right, you had your headset on or something. So.
what is the situation looking like right now?
Basically, you two are still at your locker. Nevermore has located a new stuffed teddy bear to then disembowel and use as a disguise. You know where. Well, actually, you still need to do your history / perception check to locate the walkie-talkie / megaphone plan.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, so with Nevermore having this disguise, this doubles even better. Okay, use this disguise to go procure the items we need. Gobbly will head over to the location in question, set up the booby trap, which will probably be just like let's see, what do I have on me that I could improvise into a quick rapid explosive?
Oh my god.
Oh, would be why do you have explosives?
Got it. Okay, I'm gonna go to the the cleaning supplies aisle and gather what I need.
Oh, no.
And a small bottle.
This is just more bleach.
No. This time it includes ammonia.
Oh, good.
Ammonia is very
no.
versatile. Very versatile. It's not always
Oh.
about chemical weapons.
Oh no.
Not
It
always.
has volatile. It has volatile reactions too. Anyway. We're
This
not gonna go into
PNG can't show
details
it's
of it.
rolling its eyes, but I'm doing that right now.
So I don't end up on any type of watch list. We're not going to go into the details of exactly what I'm going to get. I'm just going to get a series of supplies, and as I make, because I could all get it in probably like 1 or 2 aisles that are like right next to each other. I'm
Yeah,
not even
I know.
joking.
I know.
Yep.
What if you
So
assume you're not already in a watch list?
then let's not talk about that. Anyway,
Gobbly or Silas? Yes.
yes. So yeah, he's gonna get these stuff. He's gonna go over to one aisle. He's gonna set up a little bit, little surprise. And once he sets it up, he's gonna try to meet up with Nevermore real quick, right? And once he's secured those items, he's gonna tell Nevermore to slip away as soon as an uproar kicks up. Because what he's gonna do, he's gonna make himself appear a little bit. He's gonna flash himself a little bit out so that he can be seen.
Phrasing?
Yeah.
Phrasing?
Yeah. Well, maybe it was intentional. Maybe it was intentional. You know, I gotta
use
get attention.
the words I use.
I used the words I use. I knew what I was doing. Anyway,
Oh boy.
as soon as he causes a distraction, Nevermore slip away in their disguise. They'll easily be able to probably do that with everybody looking for a high priority goblin who's making no secret of himself. And once that's happened, then he's gonna follow suit and do the exact same thing. Get a bear costume and slip away as they follow the this way he doesn't have to hold the walkie-talkie to his mouth. He can just stick it in the bear head. And he can run and get away while he talks shit through the walkie-talkie.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, this is
This shit was some Invader's Sim level shit.
very much so. And this is very stupid. And I'm just trying to, because this is the plan. This is not. It hasn't happened yet. So we still have to roll dice to see how successful you.
Absolutely. I'm just kind of filling you in with where my head's at. And what
Oh,
I'm
I
going
understand. It's just this is very elaborate, so you know there's a lot of dice going to be rolled. Okay, so it sounds like you're going to be a distraction against Norman while. Or are you trying to both be hidden and then make a distraction?
So, kind of to simplify and review.
Yeah.
Once he set up this little booby trap, right? And probably the furthest end he can get it relative to the exit, right?
Yeah.
He's going to try to meet up with Nevermore again.
Mm-hmm.
Get the walkie-talkie and the megaphone.
Mm-hmm.
Set those up near the booby trap. Take the other microphone, stick it in a bear costume, just like Nevermore.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
He's not going to put it on yet. Once he's got that set, you got to prepare yourself. We're talking about Batman prep here. Batman prep.
It's Batman versus Man-Bat. No.
Pretty much, once he's got the little bear costume set up with Nevermore's help, he's going to run out to the aisles, cause a bit of a ruckus. That's when Nevermore's gonna slip away while that distraction is going off. Once he's got attention moving towards that direction in the store, he runs back to where the trap's set up, put on the bear costume, slips away while he talks shit through the walkie-talkie,
Okay.
which is being projected through the other side via the megaphone. So they're gonna still think he's over in that side of the store while this little weep 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 weep.
Wouldn't there be like feedback from the walkie-talkie?
Only if I turn it on too close to the other one. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But as long as it's not within like I guess like I don't want to say, you usually start getting feedback about 12 feet,
Mm-hmm.
6 to 12 feet. You want to start catching feedback from another microphone if it's not like
They're also
channeled right.
probably like shitty ones if you're taking them from the store. So
Exactly. It's not supposed to be like some high fancy pants one. That's why I'm kind of giving myself a little bit of precautionary safety nets, because if one falls through, like for instance the walkie-talkie doesn't work, well I still got to get away. That's where disguise comes into play.
Okay.
See, layered plans. That's how Batman does it. Layered plans.
okay. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna. It's gonna. Let's see what the dice say.
Yep. Whatever they say.
Yeah.
It'll probably go halfway sideways. You know what I mean?
I mean, we're this
Expect
is
as much.
yeah. This
This
is
is D&D.
this is basically the movie version of like this is how it was supposed to go, and then reality set.
Yo.
All right. So both of you make your stealth checks to start doing this plan, and like scatter and do your parts.
Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. I had to stop because I don't want to,
You think it's gonna trigger it from that much?
I don't
yeah.
fucking know.
Just
You
to
know,
be safe.
I
Yeah.
don't trust them. I don't trust them these days.
Yeah.
I got a
you're right.
19.
Just double check. Nah, you're here, right? Because I'm trying to imagine these happening simultaneously.
May have lost Nev for a
Yep.
second.
Oh, BRB. Oh, okay. Well,
Yep, yep.
I just saw that. Yeah. Okay. All right. I guess we're gonna do your part, and then we'll figure it out as we go. Okay. Well, this is how this goes. Gobbly, you need to make another charisma saving
Oh
throw.
boy. Oh, that's
Saving
not
throw?
good.
Okay. All right, you're able to resist it as Norman appears on the wave, as I call it from my past experience.
Oh dear God.
And you basically see him on again this mobile platform, and he now is holding on to basically what I can refer to as a trank gun. And he's looking, he's like, Gobbly, we need to talk. And he's aiming the gun at you.
You're a psychopath.
We are goblins after all.
Hey, wait, that's racist. Jerk.
What's your armor class?
My armor class is an 18.
Oh, boy.
Exchange gunfire?
Yeah, you both hit each other.
Oh,
is it-
excellent.
But it's a trank, so you're gonna have to. I'm guessing a Constitution save.
Yes, it will be a constitution right there.
Okay.
Let's go. Holy shit.
You kidding me? This is my weekend.
Okay. As you shoot him, it's like, you work retail. You have no weekends.
You're right.
And then he shoots a bullet towards the guy as he starts trying to run away again.
Yeah. This is such a
Real.
dumb fight.
Too real.
Yeah. So as you do this, were you looking at where you hit him? Just someone curious.
Yeah, this time he was trying to like center mass him.
Center mass. Okay.
Yeah, he was going for center mass.
You okay. This is such a dumb visual I have in my head.
I know, right? Just imagine him coming at him on like this super forklift that's like the Mad Max forklift.
It is more or less. While holding a trank gun, more or less doing a safari hunt on another goblin.
What the fuck? This is some Alex Quartermain shit. Oh my god.
You have
That's gotta be
you-
racist.
You have a Craven the Hunter nemesis now?
What the fuck?
You have what the fuck, man? I was gone for like an hour. What happened?
You didn't. I thought you met Norman when he first showed up, or oh, you were gone for that whole thing. Okay, yeah, the guy that is in that is showing that's the guy that Norman, who is basically the only goblin who hasn't acted like a goblin in this entire campaign.
Race traitor.
What? He just says like
You Uncle Gob.
I'm not gonna lie, I was tempted to name him Tom.
Damn.
Yeah.
It was too on the nose, so I went with Norman. His full name is Norman Bean.
God.
Norman Bean. This is just perfect. This is literally perfect.
This is the only things you'll get in my campaigns because I'm the only person willing to do something this stupid. Where did it put him? Anyways, yeah, Norman Bean, and you're having essentially a shootout in the back room. Gumbo, because of the noise and also him reeling back from getting shot. Also, a thing I will say, because you shot him center mass, you see that he bleeds out a little. Make a perception check for me as you see him bleed out.
Oh dear God.
Squeets.
You can't quite see it because of the height distance and everything, but you start to realize that underneath his suit, it seems to be something else. It's like paper, but that's all you can get. And Gumbo, because of him reeling back from getting
Hold on.
Hmm?
I got one question. Can I roll survival
go for it.
to see if he's actually a goblin?
Oh, go for it. It'll be fun. He seems to be a goblin from everything his appearance wise, but there's something in your gut that is screaming something is wrong with him. But that could just be the fact that he is not acting like any other goblin. Gumbo, I need you to make another... He's the Goku of this world, but the evil Goku.
He's mind controlled Goku. No, he's mind controlled Vegeta.
Goku Black, Majin Vegeta. Oh no.
There's a lot of references.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Gumbo, because of the shaking, you need to make a new Constitution saving throw. Yeah, I will say because it was a nat 20, you're able to be able to focus and do things as you would freely, but this is only during this one time, and if it goes down and goes back up again, or for whatever reason you're up in the air again, you will need to make new Constitution saving throws.
This meeting ain't shit.
I've ridden on forklifts with 2 good wheels. Again, you're still up at the highest it could be, which is basically the second story. I will roll a d4. Yeah, you are now next to a shelf because what happened is, with how hard Norman got hit, he had to regain himself. he grabbed onto the controls and it shifted the wave to the right, and you are now next to a shelf on your right side. Well, Norman's right side, at least. Oh, this is elaborate. Now that you're back, also, Nevermore, if you could
Yeah,
roll
sorry.
a stealth check for me, you're fine.
A stealth check.
Yes, please, because you're trying to enact the plan now.
Since I'm
Okay.
disguised, does that give me advantage?
You know what? Sure, but if you're going to say you already got the thing, the teddy bear.
No. No, like once I'm in costume, like would I get advantage on self?
Yeah, but that would be a new stealth check because you right
Okay,
now.
okay.
I
So
will.
just not one for right now.
Yeah.
13.
You know what? I'm gonna do it this way because I've already enacted parts of Norman and Gobley acting out. That is enough. You are not noticed because these two are two idiots fighting
I'm
each other
letting
right now.
Goblin do the distraction.
Yeah. So
Yep,
you are.
exactly.
Yeah. As this is happening, you can now get to the teddy bear, and get. You can use it as an outfit, but I need you to make a. I guess sleight of hand to see how well you can carve out the teddy bear.
Oh man, sleight of hand of filming now, please. 15. 21.
All right, that's good enough. Gumbo, before I forget, you do need to make a acrobatics check for me because you are jumping as a rat around, just so I know how well you're doing this. All right, that is enough, and you are able to jump around, but there are moments where it is the thing where a game will then sometimes do the slow-mo because it's like, I don't know, did he jump at the right time or not? But you make it. And for Nevermore, you're able to carve out the teddy bear, and it even fits better than the last time you did it. Is there okay? Now that you have carved it out, you do have advantage on stealth check. What do you want to do with it? Because I know what Gobley is trying to do, but I wasn't quite sure what your side of it is now. If you need more time to think about it, I can go to Gobley.
Sorry, are you talking to me?
Yeah, because you have the
I dropped it. I got distracted.
you're now in the teddy bear. I know what Gobley's more or less plan is, but I wasn't quite sure what you're doing now.
I'm in with Gobley. Whatever he needs done. I'm just trying to make sure that I can not be in his way.
Gotcha.
So I'm trying to go teddy bear more stealth mode.
Okay. Are you gonna try and start gathering supplies for him since he's the distraction? Okay. I need you to do
I'm
a
gonna put it in the bear cost. I'm gonna like just like make a hole for my hand, like shove out my hand and like pull it in.
Sure.
And just keep it shoved in the bear with me.
All right. I'll say you rolled high enough for that. I do need you to make the stealth check with advantage and then a history check to see, because Gobley wouldn't need to roll. You do because you're not as familiar with the store.
19 for stealth and then history.
Yes.
With no advantage, right?
Yeah.
8.
Oh boy.
8.
With my criminal mastermind feature stuff. Oh god.
I will humor it, but I need to hear in a way that makes it convincing for me to give you
So-
advantage.
So like I'm in the crime business, right? Like my family's mafia, basically.
Mhm.
Wouldn't I have some sort of knowledge of what Gobley is describing, like weapons and whatever?
The
he
issue
needs?
isn't what he's planning. The issue
Oh,
is if you just know where the
issue is
things are in the
finding it.
store. That's different.
It's finding it. Oh fuck. Well,
Yeah.
you know what?
So
I'll have to just try really hard.
yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
as long as I
say
get him and like make it out, we should be good, right?
we'll see what happens. I'm
Did
going
you give
to.
me a walkie-talkie, Copley?
You haven't gathered those yet because
I would say if you do, grab a 4-pack.
Got it.
okay.
It was walkie-talkies and what was the other things again? I'm so sorry.
And just a megaphone.
And megaphone.
And
Got it.
maybe 2 bears for the bear costumes. we can-
The bear costume that I found, can it fit another person in it?
Good question, actually. Can it?
If we did like the stack.
Yes.
You're gonna need an extra big one.
I would say this because I'm basing it off the ones that would fit. It's the ones that are like the huge ones you would find at like a Costco.
Yeah, the really huge ones that you would like gift your girlfriend because
I'm gonna say you
like,
can both fit in it, but then if there's anything that requires like dexterity, you're gonna have disadvantage because it's a snug fit.
Would it depend on who's the legs?
You both have stubby legs.
Does it depend on whose legs?
You explain to me how it would change things much.
So like if one of us was more dexterous and was feeding the leg bit of the bear, while someone else who is really good at shooting with a gun.
Are you saying you
Was
want to
on
be
top.
upright like horse costume kind of shit?
Yeah, but in a bear costume. And a teddy bear. A big old stuffed teddy bear.
Okay, even the giant teddy bears are like not that big. They're like, I don't know, 5 feet at most. So like, if you're doing like on the shoulders, I'm like, that's not gonna work.
Okay, fine. What if one leg was very dexterous and we did it kind of like you know those 3-legged races, except we have to put both of our legs in one leg and we gotta hop like to like. You know what I'm
I have
saying?
a
You know what I'm
question.
saying?
Okay, if you're putting one leg together, where's the and not the other leg? Where's the other leg gonna go?
They're going in the same leg.
For both?
Because it's like like we gotta hop our way to like freedom.
Yeah. So then
know
why
bears
would you
only
get
have 2
advantage
legs,
with
right?
that?
Bears
Because
only
one of us has better dexterity.
I'm making.
You're going. But if you're going to be tied together, that's going to cripple the other guy.
I mean, it would give like the other advantage because
But
me
you-
and Goblin, we're like piloting a Jaeger. We're like so in sync, right? Bud?
Yeah.
We're so in sync.
If you want, okay, here I'm gonna humor to a
You're
dumb
my
extent.
Jaeger partner.
Look, I'm going to humor this, but you have to hear me out if you're because this is what you're saying. If you're going to be a Jaeger thing, I need you to then make some kind of roll to make sure you two are in sync. Because if not, you know things are going to get fucked up because you're not in sync.
Dexterity?
No, it's not going to be
Or-
dexterity.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a wisdom thing. Like, you have to have good insight on each other. So it's probably an insight on both of them.
Yeah,
Like, if they read each other proper.
Insight. So like do an insight to kind of like be able to like be in sync.
more or less.
Yeah. But
Okay,
you have
okay.
but you have to both roll it.
Yeah.
I got a +3, so hopefully we got something good, right?
Yeah, and keep in mind, this is a very big theoretical because we're not even near any part of this plan yet.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens.
You're
Yeah,
essentially trying to see how.
you're essentially trying to do left foot, right foot without saying it out loud because you're too busy
Yeah,
using the
basically.
walkie-talkie.
But we're also like hoping, like we got stalkers that gotta like people who stock the product outside and all that, right? So
Yeah.
someone will if like we just like do the whole like play bear mode, play doll mode, and all that. We just let them carry us, or like Gumbo if they can find us, carry us, and haul us out.
Okay, I've humored this enough because we need to actually get to that part far enough into it. I
Okay,
need
but,
you.
but you get where we're coming from, right?
Yeah, I understand. Again, we're going to see what happens when we get there. I need you to make a perception check for me.
Oh god, perception. 19.
Congratulations! You now see I'm going to say you're now on the sales floor looking for the walkie-talkies and megaphone and such. As you're doing this, you're going through the food and drinks aisles, and as you're sneaking around in this outfit, you can't help but pause and then see on the milk cartons a missing bird sign, or instead of a missing person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a missing bird. And if found, please call this number. And it is a photo of Nevermore.
They get that photo of me.
Again?
How did they get that photo of me?
Also, don't they have to at least prove some? Never mind. You know what? No.
You're asking this in this world with a guy named Guy Half-Elf.
Put it that way. If you put it that way.
Yeah, see, anything goes in my world.
Jesus.
But yes, I will say it is a photo of you at work.
Oh, that's so fucking weird.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
That's creepy, man. That's not weird. That's creepy.
Can I just like tear it down and like crumble it up and just kind of like, bring it
if you
into the
want to
warehouse
tear
with
it
me?
off, that means you're ripping it off every single milk carton.
Oh, my
it's on the
god.
milk cartons?
Yeah,
Oh my
it
God.
is. I said it's printed on there like a missing person would back in the day. It's that on all of the ink milk cartons.
Oh my god.
Fucking weird. Why?
And you rolled high enough on the perception. It is for it says please call so and so number. Miriam Half-Elf is looking for her.
She's the fucking wife of Guy Half-Elf? What?
I just hate this.
What?
What a time to be alive.
They're fucking related? Excuse me?
What?
I was
brain's
wondering,
broken.
did you miss her? Because she's gonna come
Wait, I had-
back.
You know what? I'm good. I got a lot of stuff going on with my life.
Yeah, she'll love to hear it.
Oh my god.
And now you know
good.
why someone was able to put this picture on all of the milk cartons.
I don't like that. That's weird. That's really fucking weird. I don't like that one bit. No, sir.
As you look at it in disgust, you look further down and it says, "Reward if found and brought."
What? Oh my god.
Okay, that came from weird to really fucking creepy.
There was a different version of Miriam that was going to appear,
You know
but
what?
we went with this instead.
At this point, I don't give a fuck. I hope I quit this job. I don't need it. I'm just working just to like get my resume shit going. I don't like that nonsense, you know?
God damn.
So yeah. Now it's just fucking creepy. I think I'm done with this shit.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna keep just gathering everything, making sure we Gucci and shit, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
And get ready to bail out when Gobley's ready.
Yep.
All right. As you gather the things now, we'll get back to Gobley and Norman and Gumbo, who are having a shootout in the back rooms.
As you do.
As you do. He is going to try and shoot another trank into you. Does not hit.
And he will retaliate
Okay.
with another mustard bomb as he attempts to run past them and out through the front door or the exit into the main area.
Okay. Question.
What's that?
With this, does it rise?
Depends on the
Double check.
ventilation, I think.
Yeah, I would imagine it depends on if the room's ventilated. I
Mhm.
would say after a time, yes, it would probably clear out after a time naturally if there's ventilation in the back room, which there probably is.
Yeah.
But I just need it for a short enough time to kind of lose him, or rather him lose sight of Gobbly, so he can slip out through the door.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So it's not gonna quite reach him, but then it'll cover like a smoke screen kind of thing.
Exactly. There's again more to break line of sight than it is to actually inflict any meaningful harm.
Okay. Gobbly, you managed to break out into the sales floor, but you can hear as you're leaving Norman shout out, "Was like, you have so much potential and you waste it."
What? Because I don't use it how you want? Nobody tells me what to do!
And then throws it and disappears into the smoke to slip away.
Oh my god. And as this is happening, you manage to escape. Gumbo, is there anything you want to do? Or are you trying to get away, or are you just keeping your eyes on him? How low is Norman compared to you? I would say you're probably like, let's say you jumped down to a shelf lower, so you're about like, I don't know, 3 feet lower than he is, but you are still several shelves up. Continue following it for now. Okay. I have a question then in this scenario. He stays up until the gas eventually disperses and he starts to lower himself down. Are you going to then try and get back onto it, or what are you trying to do to get back down? Because I'm not quite sure how you want to get down from the shelves.
I just want to be very careful about it.
How low are we talking?
I want-
here? Oh,
Sorry.
Remember, there's mustard gas.
well, he waited to disperse. Let's say it took
Okay.
a few minutes. And at this point, he has just lowered it completely to get back down. And let's see, if it was completely up, you were probably like 15 feet up, I would say. Yeah, unless you have another suggestion on getting down the shelves.
What I'm hearing is it's time. Oh no, what are you planning?
Oh, I think I know what he's planning. Silas, I might need you to prepare the math for me.
Oh no. He's gonna squish Norm.
I just need height, weight, and
Yep.
Go
Yeah,
again.
there we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
isn't Gumbo like?
400 pounds, give or take.
Yeah,
Yeah, big.
419 pounds.
419 pounds.
And he was
That's a lot of weight.
he's roughly 15 feet up.
100 pounds. How much does Norway?
We would say he's like average goblin. So how much would you say? That's like, I don't know,
Around 50 pounds. Around 50 pounds.
Yeah, that's about 50
roughly is what I would
pounds.
imagine.
Let's see.
Give him like an extra 10 pounds because of the other stuff he's carrying. But yeah, let's say 60 pounds. It took me a second, but I was like, if you're saying it's time, I was like, I know what you're doing now.
This is going to be the third small creature you're about to murder, Gumbo. Okay, but this time it's on purpose, not a freak accident.
To be fair, the second time was also trying to be on purpose too with the catapult thing.
Oh yeah, no, that was okay. I take culpability for that. That was my fault. Gumbo didn't know what he was. Well, no, he was an accomplice, but he wasn't the sole.
I can't
perpetrator for that.
believe the dumb one-off of getting crushed as by Gumbo has now become a reoccurring thing now.
What happens when you're literally what 5 times heavier than every other party member there is here?
This does feel like a targeted thing at small folk, though. I'm gonna just say. Also, thank you,
Gumbo is
Silas, for
just-
doing the math.
Gumbo is a secret sizes. Purely coincidental.
Yeah, but also, Gumbo, you do realize you're gonna take damage for this too, because it's not like you're not.
True. Well, it's worth it.
15 feet up is fucking high.
I mean, it won't kill you.
Yeah, but it would definitely kill a goblin underneath.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It don't kill Gumbo. Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, let's see what happens when Silas figures out the math of this. I will. I'm gonna do this with disadvantage, though, of reaction.
Oh, okay, that's a lot of force.
And it is.
Hold on a second.
Oh my god, this is gonna spend so much favor. God damn it. Alright, we're gonna do it. Because I did say with disadvantage.
Did we ever find out who we killed last on the car chase?
Not yet.
Okay.
Ah, fucking goddamn it. Alright, well, I used up the favor that Gumbo gave me earlier. He fucked up.
Bye, Norm. It was not nice meeting you.
Should we be good to
101d6.
damn ow.
Alright. How much is Gumbo gonna have to roll for himself, though?
He'd probably have to roll Constitution. Hang on. If he's taking some splashback damage, let me.
Yeah. Even without Norm, it's just him falling from that height.
Well, it's usually there's a thing where that's like 1d6 per 5 feet, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I mean, when you think about it, yeah. No, he would just be subject to normal fall rules because he's
Yeah,
not having
but
20,000 pounds of force fall on top of him.
Yeah, it's the weight that's falling onto Norm that's the problem.
Yeah.
If anything,
Because it's a d6 for every 200
if
pounds.
if anything, it's less. If anything, it's less than that because Norm is absorbing a lot of the force.
Uh-huh. Yikes.
So what are we?
So Gumbo would probably be taking somewhere to the effect of like 2d6 fall damage.
Okay,
Norm would be taking a lot more
I rolled it.
by comparison. Oh. Yep.
Okay, Gumbo, roll your damage, and then I will describe what happens.
This looks to be about the same thing that happened to Gobbly.
Much worse. This is a lot higher up.
He took 2 damage. Barely. He broke Gumbo's fall. I'm dead.
This is so appropriate.
Gumbo, I need you to make a perception check for me. Because I'm going to describe it from your perspective.
Is he going to feel the pulse go away from him as he lands on the poor fucker?
So, I also, like, for the record, you have barely met this man. You didn't know exactly much aside from he shot once and then decided this man needs to die.
He shot his friend. He shot a friend.
Yeah, I genuinely do have the question of, does Gumbo know he's intentionally trying to murder a man?
He was trying to murder our friend.
Yeah, I know, but this is Gumbo. That's the reason I'm asking if he understands. It's not like a whoopsie doodle. This is like intense.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe.
Okay. I see this is his mom's influence.
Yeah, I'm assuming his mom knows something about lethal force.
She named a spell after that, actually. Okay, so what happens is you basically see Norman start to lower himself, and as he is oh my god, he gets off the platform essentially and starts to dust himself off, and he pulls out the bullet from his wound in his chest and looks at it and flicks it away, and in that moment you just think, you squeak to yourself, it's time, and you leap off and then shape shift back, and what I can only imagine is you cannonballing onto him, and as you land, you're almost surprised by how like of a soft landing it is. Like, you have rolled out of bed worse than this before, and what happens is you look around, at first you don't think you see Norman around, but you do. He's everywhere. You just don't realize it's Norman. And then you start to feel something on the back of your shell. It's squirming.
Still alive.
Yes.
Oh no, that is what, did he have Kyle in him?
And as you start to look around, you see a bunch of papers. And because of your perception, you're able to read that these papers are a stack that say life insurance guaranteed for Norman. And these papers start to wrap around the pieces of Norman and start to push them back together.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck?
I will also remind you, you are in the middle of it right now, as these papers are starting to bring him back together.
Oh nah.
Burn it with fire. Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire.
This that fucking Kyle shit.
Oh yeah, he is that Kyle shit. Burn it with fire, my dude. I have no fire.
Well,
What the
you,
fuck
you
is
I'm
fire?
going to tell you now, if you haven't realized it now, you better start moving or else he is going to start wrapping around you.
You're going to be in Norman. Wither and bloom.
Can you tell me what that actually does? Because I don't know what it...
Well, it's necrotic. So I'm guessing he wants the parts to rot. But yeah, spell description would probably be best.
Yeah, I just need to make sure I'm actually... Thank you. Both death and life upon a 10-foot. Choice must make a constitution saving throw. Take 2d. Much is your choice in there. Paper is...
Non-magical vegetation. It is vegetation though. It's not exactly animal matter.
It is vegetation, but it is magical, though. I will tell you that. Yeah, so I can still do this, but yeah. Yeah, you cast this sphere of life and death. The thing is, though, as you cast this necrotic damage, the pieces weave themselves together faster.
Oh god.
And now I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god. What have you done?
Yeah, so how do I want to do this?
I jumped off of a shelf. Why are you telling me this? I'm not there.
No, because you said, "What have you done?"
I'm not. I was talking to Alistair. I wasn't talking about Gumbo.
Oh, what have I done? Oh, okay.
What have you done? Yeah, what have you done?
Look, I know you fucks were trying to do some fucked up shit. So I was like, well, you see, he's an exec. If you're just a common worker, you don't get that kind of health insurance.
Fucking
Especially not at a grocery store.
No.
Unless you're like a manager.
Again,
Mm-mm.
and what is Norman? So what happens is, now that you have reinvigorated the insurance, I now need you to make a strength saving throw. As it starts the papers and goddamn.
no. Gumbo refuses.
Yeah, okay. Gumbo, the question I have is, are you going to do this like you're actively trying to resist, or more like this is just Gumbo on pure instinct able to defend himself? He's struggling. Okay.
Nah, that's some stranger danger shit, man.
So what happens is, Gumbo, you attempt to use the sphere, but it just makes the mass of meat and paper act more quickly as it wraps around you. At first it tries to grab you by the arms, and then it starts to wrap around your entire body and your neck, and you can feel as it tries to force its pieces back together, whether you be part of it or it breaks through you. And then you, in desperation, think about your friends and protecting them, and realizing that if you don't do something, that if you let this get past you, if it's going to go for your friends next. And you find the strength to break free and rip this off your neck and just grab it all and throw it into the shelves. And you have a moment to regain your breath, but you know this moment is not for long, because you know this thing is going to keep coming back.
Get the fuck out of there, Gumbo.
All right. You roller skate the fuck out. And now that we are at this far in, I will say enough time has passed where the two others have had enough time to gather what they need, and then now is just setting up the trap. And describe it to me as whoever is setting up the trap, or if you're working together, do a combination of sleight of hand and deception.
Not bad.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
it sounds about. Yeah, it's pretty par for the course for Gobbly. Pretty much, it's essentially like a tripwire. It's just a really simple tripwire.
Okay.
And what happens is when the tripwire is pulled, it forces these two bottles off the this little makeshift divider of cardboard.
Oh my god.
They mix, and that's that. Well, not that simple.
Sure.
Little spark goes off too.
And it creates a
You-
big
you-
boom.
Yep. Well, not a big boom, a potent boom, but a small one. And I wouldn't say it's something that'll break stone, but it'll hurt like a motherfucker if somebody's caught in it. And
Gotcha.
it could maim type shit. It wouldn't kill you, but it would probably maim the fuck out of you.
Gotcha. Okay. Just a second. I'm going to do based on just double checking. Well, never here, or you might be AFK. Oh,
No, I'm here. I'm
okay.
just, yeah, I'm just.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if you had the things that you had to deal with IRL.
No, I got that taken care of.
Okay.
Hopefully.
All right. Just making sure. Also, okay. All right, you have this all set up. I have another question. You two have the plan. How are you gonna get Gumbo? Because you don't actually know where he is right now.
We just.
Probably
Oh,
didn't
that's
notice.
easy. Once we make it near the front entrance,
Mhm.
just go over to the customer service desk, hit the intercom and call him up to the front and tell him it's time to get out of here.
Okay, fair enough.
We're gonna call and just say his mom's here to pick him up.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
That'll make him run for sure.
Do we know Gumbo's last name?
No.
I don't think he has a last name. If he does, he hasn't ever said it.
Okay. We'll see.
I will let Sai decide on that because
Yeah, that's that clear. Yeah, that's definitely a side thing.
yeah. Okay. You know what? This is enough of a plan and everything is so elaborate enough that and you rolled high enough. I will let you describe how it goes, including how Norman ends up in it and all that. And I will tell you the after, like, the after credits thing of seeing what happened to him kind of situation, because you know he's not going to go down that easily after you've seen. But you're able to more or less describe what you do to get in, get out. Because I know you've envisioned it now.
Pretty much. Oh, go ahead.
No, you
Yeah.
go ahead. I don't have a plan really.
Pretty much once we've dropped that little smoke bomb, slip away. Rendezvous with Nevermore. I lead them over to where I set up the little booby trap. We set up the mic and the walkie. We put on the bear costume and we do our Jaeger thing out. Left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg.
Actually, do both of your insight checks, because this is just going to be flavor of how it looks like you two running in the bear outfit.
Oh, it's gonna be so fucking twisted.
No, that's.
It's gonna be scuffed. It's gonna be scuffed.
Nevermore.
That's like some zombie limb.
I got his buddy.
Yeah, but it's still not great. So you two need to actually. The way it's gonna work is Nevermore, you are taking the lead at this situation, which means I need you to then do the acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Ooh. How about that?
Okay, the way it's going to be described is, yeah, it looks smooth if you look at the teddy bear running from one side, but then if you see it from the other side, it is dragging and dragging its feet along because Nevermore is able to move fine. Gobbly is dragging himself behind, more of like he's not leading, he's just being told this is how we're going, and he's doing as best as he can to keep up.
What? I've never done this before.
Which
Don't
is
judge me.
After a while.
actually
Yes.
you
lopsidedly like. Okay.
yeah, you get some people's looks, but there are people who just look off, and then there are some people who say like, these damn kids and their clip clops.
I know. They did not just refer to us as bronies.
Well, that's also the name for the TikTok we have in this world.
Oh
Remember
God!
you ding dong? We made it up.
But if you want to be associated as a brony too, we can do that too.
Please don't do that. Please don't. No.
That's a That's a
I
whole
I
different.
legitimately forgot about the clip clop thing. That's all.
I'm teasing.
Oh God, that's cursed.
You're lucky.
So cursed.
I can't believe you done this.
I'm also surprised you know that. that. Never
I had
mind.
a friend who was a brony. Let's just leave
I
it at
see.
that.
Was it actually called clip clops?
Nah,
I don't know.
Let's leave it. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay,
wait,
fine.
nope. Yeah, yep.
If you watch the VOD later, please put in the comments for engagement.
Oh God. Please don't.
If you want to keep the VOD, we're going to skip this conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, for anyone in the chat, if you watch this VOD for whatever reason, Hobgoblin, yes or no?
I swear to God. I swear. I'm gonna suplex you. You're gonna get a goblin suplex.
It's
Uh,
yes or no.
we could make all of your characters into wrestlers too, for the record. But anyways, continue describing it as this goofy ass teddy bear is getting dragged along, and people watch and shake their heads.
While we make our drunken hovel towards the front. Once we get there, just stop over by the customer service desk, grab the phone, dial in over the intercom, and tell Gumbo to meet us in the front. His mother is here to pick him up. And then slip out the front door. Wait for Gumbo outside. They have no power over us outside.
Oh no, my mom's here.
Time to go home.
Mom, I need help.
Don't
This
worry,
guy's kind of
kiddo.
This guy's kind of touching me weird.
Oh my god.
Stop.
I don't know. He did have the creepy fingies.
I think he's trying to put me inside him.
All right, Gumbo, are you? I assume you're heading over to the front. And papers. Oh, jeez. Okay. You head out, and then if you want to describe it, but yes, you can imagine as if from a film. Norman is slowly putting himself back together, where the flesh and blood is slowly being compacted together by the paper as it keeps it encased and fresh, and it is and eventually he grabs a spare suit and puts it on as he heads into the sales floor looking for all of you. And if you want, I assume you're gonna do the walkie-talkie now.
But yep, pretty much.
Yeah, I just mean, is there something you want to say specifically, or
The Norman.
yeah? If not, we can just.
You know,
Yeah.
hang on, let me cook.
Okay, okay. I wanted to give you the chance. That's why I was asking.
Wait, never mind. There was no goblins in this store anymore anyway.
He was the last one.
He was the last one.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no more goblins in the store. Yeah.
That you know of.
They're all safe. Anyways.
I hate you, Alistair.
What? What?
Hold on. You know what?
My sealed goblins, brothers and sisters, and gender twisters. Hear me from within your confines. Know that Norman the Pretender, the false prophet, he seeks to steal our seat, our chance at freedom. Rise up. No, he is evil. He does not bear the mark of G.
He's gonna like see if any of the goblins are like that are
Stop.
captive. If they
Shut
are
up.
any, you know, if they start
Shut
chanting or
up.
anything like that. Yeah.
Shun the non-believer.
I have a question. Are you already outside the store right now?
Did we make it outside?
I would say only if we got that far. If we're still over by the front,
Yeah.
then yeah. I would say not yet. Like Yeah, you probably say this like right after calling Gumbo.
Make a perception check for me. And well, it's not a one. Never.
Natural one at least.
It wasn't any better.
Favor.
Are you really gonna fucking spell in favor on this?
He
That's
needs
a
to
good
know.
point. That's a good point.
You
Nah, I
need
don't
to
need. I don't.
know.
I don't need to know. I don't. Look, I already got one thing that's driving me nuts tonight. Okay. I do need to know. Actually, I do. Fuck me! Fuck me! What the fuck is this cosmic bullshit?
Now
Oh, you
don't
want to know, huh?
Now I will never know. I couldn't even conceive of knowing.
Well, thank you for the clip by now. We're gonna have. Okay, so you give out your speech, and as this is happening, you just wait for the response that you've heard so many times. But again, the silence is much more painful than you thought it could be.
Damn.
I will destroy you, Norm. Give me back my goblins.
Then he's gonna run out the store.
Okay. And as you're saying this, I'm imagining it does a split screen kind of a thing as you're running out and screaming this, and it's being projected through. Norman is finding your voice being projected, and he arrives at it, and it sets off the trap. And he, as you say, "Give me back my goblins," and he realizes what's about to happen, he just murmurs to himself, "Mr. Bobbergob, this isn't over yet." As the explosion takes him out. And how big would the explosion be? Like, do you want to roll for damage?
It'd
Or
probably only be like a 15-foot radius at most. And it wouldn't be any more than a fireball, so like 4d6.
46? I mean, that's still also
Yeah.
shrapnel also. Right?
Fair. I mean, yeah, nah, yeah. I mean, the housing could potentially cause harm. Yeah.
Well, that and then
You're right.
everything else on the shelves. 'Cause
Exactly,
They're
yeah.
presumably like metal shelves.
Yeah. Okay. So
How much you want to bump it up?
we'll hit him with a cloud of daggers. 44.
46
46 for the blast and 44 for shrapnel.
Okay. 46, and then we'll do 4d4. 24 damage.
24 damage.
Okay. As you see the explosion, or you don't see it, but this is just more flavor. It singes off of his face, and you hear the people scream and run away in panic. And then as the papers again start to slough his face back into its place and pluck out the shrapnel from him, he grabs some of the metal to then give himself a quick shave, as he then throws it off to the ground and goes back into his demeanor of and looking at everyone's like, "Not to be alarmed, everyone. Everything is okay. Everything is safe. You're here with at Wamlart."
Why am I picturing Norm to be played by Giancarlo Esposito?
He could be.
Like a goblin version of Giancarlo Esposito. That's just
You want to know the funny part that's in my brain now?
What?
He's a goblin, but they do not put any makeup on him. He's just
They
don't-
It fucking
That's
because he plays the same thing. They don't change how he looks. He's just always him.
yeah, that is true.
Like he's supposed to be like 2 foot something, but nope, that's just him. They don't even try and like use movie magic.
so filthy, dude. I'm so filthy.
And as this is Norman is back to restoring order back into his place of work. You three manage to escape, but also have this unsettling feeling that more and more things keep piling up. And now that we have done all of that, if there are specific things that Talia or Cliff would like to do, I know that Cliff, you're just trying to get better, but is there anything specific you want to do? And Talia, is there anything specific you'd like to do?
Well, for Cliff, again, it's like I'm waiting for Cliff to recover and for Pixel to recover, so that once we've got that, I'll try to put up like a makeshift rig that I have. I probably have the parts in my car. Oh no, my car's not here. Wait, is my car here? No, I brought my car here. But yeah, we'll build a makeshift rig and try to regain access to the systems in Wemlark.
Okay,
I
sure.
mean, we do already have someone working to getting on the inside.
Yeah, if need be.
Do you?
But apart from that,
Yeah, I
What?
got the guy, the
the HR guy.
our tackle guy who's going into the HR so we can figure out what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, he went through the interview, but you haven't checked in with him yet.
Yeah, we haven't had a chance yet. Shit.
Yeah. Just reminding you. Because also I was thinking, are you talking about Gumbo because he got the compliment? Because he did try and murder Norman.
Did Norm realize it was Gumbo who tried to kill him?
You don't know? You don't know how his life insurance works. Okay, Gumbo, who is in the party strong enough to actually do the fastball special? Because in this group, you're the Colossus of the group.
I mean, technically, Gumbo could yeet any of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. I did do it.
I mean, if you think about it, Gumbo, you are the you are the one who could yeet anyone, and Gobbly with his 2 stabbies, he's basically Wolverine if we think about it. He's the same height as Wolverine canonically.
Flashbacks to Deadpool 3.
Yep.
Yeah, comic accurate Wolverine.
I mean, it was funny, but also it was like, damn, that's dirty.
Yo, so filthy. Oh my god.
I got no strength. Oh,
Don't worry, but Harry can like give you some of the piss or some shit.
oh god, the piss. Another thing
Oh
we're gonna
yeah,
have to
the
worry about.
piss.
Yep.
Another thing we're gonna have to worry about.
Oh, I have a question. How did you all, or did you all just walk there, or because I don't think any of you technically drive, right?
Well,
Oh, Gobbly drew.
Does Goblin also have
Remember,
a-
he has the
we
centaur.
Oh right, I forgot you
yeah, he's got
hotwired
that
it. Yeah,
centaur.
yeah.
the one that you hotwired.
Yeah, I forgot because then I think only Cliff is the only one that is legally certified to drive.
Oh no, Gobbly has his license.
Does he? Okay.
He just doesn't have a car.
Well,
Yeah,
now he
The
does.
real license.
it was the whole point was to kind of play up Man's poor Gobbo.
Fair enough. But he knows how hotwire.
Well, you know, his dad is a felon.
Yeah. And this is why Norman wants to change things.
Racist.
So judgmental, Norman. My God,
A racist.
race traitor.
Am I really a traitor when I'm just trying to raise us up? Okay. Let's see. How many dice do I need to roll for this?
What is a natural one?
Don't worry about it. I'm just deciding some dice.
You say it like that. Worry more.
Yeah. As you wake up, you feel a sharp pain in you, Cliff, as you as you look around and you see that Dr. Barber was like, "Oh, I guess you don't like that. Sorry about that.
What did you do?
I'm trying to
You're
make you
sticking me.
feel better. I'd like, look, a
Wait,
pair."
what? I look at him and see what
He's got
what
a
he's
scalpel.
at.
Did
Look,
he just try to stab you?
well, look, no. See, okay. Sometimes you get into situations where things get bad, and the thing is, though, you have to keep going, and then you don't want to feel pain. So then sometimes people want those removed, and then that's what I was trying to do because it seemed like you didn't like the pain.
You were trying to amputate me?
No, I don't even know what that means.
I love this guy.
Cliff is staring fucking daggers at him. He's like, yeah, look, I'll be fine. I don't need medical attention.
Okay, fine.
But you see, like suddenly, like there's a torch lights up in Cliff's head. But you do have a medical license, right?
Yeah, of course. It's right there.
Where's he pointing?
He's pointing in a direction, but then you look and you see there's nothing there, and then you look back at his hand as it slowly starts moving because he's trying to remember where he put it. And he doesn't want to admit he doesn't know where it is, so he's more or less just looking at your reaction to see when he finally gets to his license frame.
But if I look around, is there any certification at all?
Yeah, if you remember, there is one. It is the one that is it is an official doctorate. There's whiteout on it though, and chicken scratch on it, but you know, it is a license that he has in his possession.
Good. You know what? Good enough. All right. You know, I don't need.
See, I found
medical-
it. I knew it was there. It was a dramatic pause. And
Okay.
you're doubting what I can do. Making up
You're
words.
right. You're right. I'm sorry. How
Thank
about
you.
this? Since you do have a medical license, why don't you write me and Pixel a medical incident report to show that we were in a accident and why we went missing from work?
Oh, that okay, yeah, I do that all the time.
You know what an incident report is?
I
You need a
know
template?
I know that people disappear sometimes and they need reasons, so I write it.
You know what? That's good enough. If you could do that for
That's
me,
pretty valid.
that'll help. Thank you, Dr. Bubber.
That's right. That's right. Doctor. As he walks off with a smug look on his face, you also then watch as he carelessly starts to scratch his head, and then he and he goes ow as he pokes himself with the
Pokes
scalpel.
himself.
This is sharp. I can see why you didn't like it.
I tried to look around to see where he fucking stabbed me.
Yeah, he was stabbing you in your bicep.
God damn it.
And this is also where the bear clawed through you as it more or less went for your chest, so it also hit your bicep also.
Oh, so he just reopened the wound essentially.
Yeah,
Okay.
he did.
Yeah. I have one less spell slot, so I'm just gonna put that in.
I will say that you regained your spell slots because it is technically the next day. Because
Oh, cool.
because it would have been really weird for you to go on that expedition with Gumbo and then go back in the afternoon for Gumbo to then meet with Norman.
That's true. Well, if it is a long rest, then I should be like fully topped up then. in that
Yeah,
case.
but then you lost 8 health.
fucking balls. Bob Earth.
You called?
Okay. No, nothing. Yes.
Okay, I'm
Trying
going to take care of your
rem-
friend then.
Um, you see him like, I think he's fine. Cliff's like trying to heal himself and then trying to go.
Is he
towards
fine?
where
He's
Cliff-
is he normal? Does he normally look that? And then he's pointing at the part where the other wing should be.
That's not normal, but unless you have a prosthesis somewhere, I don't think you can help him.
Ah,
Do you know what the prosthesis is?
It sounds like a cool stuff. Let me see what I got.
Just for the record, you don't have to be a doctor to make a prosthesis. That's actually medical tech. But anyway,
Hey, between me and Horatio, we got this.
okay, buddy.
He waited for the
no,
confirmation. He's like, yeah, that's right. And walks off.
Right, goes to Pixel. He didn't stab you anywhere, did he?
I don't know. I'm still. It hurts everywhere.
I mean, yeah. But apart from that, how are you feeling?
Like, I know what I should feel, but it's not the same because it's not there anymore. And you kind of see his eyes wander as he looks to where his right wing should be.
I think we can fix that. But
I hope so.
but we're gonna need some time for that before we can do anything about that. Look, we're both in kind of rough shape, and we're both still in kind of rough shape. But I feel like we need to get back into the system somehow. I got I got a rig in my car. I think between the two of us we can do something about it.
Yeah, I'll try. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, we can't let them get away with this. Come on, fucking man. They took your wing away.
I already
Like,
lost
you
this
have to-
much. What
No,
else I got?
No, no, you're not losing anything else. What we're getting is fucking revenge. That's what we're getting. I
trained you right.
I tap in the shoulder and then I scoot over to my car and try to basically build the rig in Pixel's room.
Okay. Then do an Arcana check and then a sleight of hand check.
Arcana.
Mhm.
That would be 26. My man.
Yeah,
Let's roll that in. That's a disadvantage for some reason. And then sleight of hand.
that's fine.
Okay, 21. Yay.
21? Okay. Yeah. I'll still give. Yeah, it's still the 26 because I go by the leftmost.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, you're able to start building, and whether it be to get revenge or just missing on working on tech, or you feel a motivation that you've never felt, and that's also probably because you were working IT at a retail store. But this is in a long time, you can feel like you're working on technology with purpose. Uh, and you're. It just seems to fall into place in a way that, despite all of the fucked up shit all of you have dealt with, this feels like a spark of hope that you needed desperately, and that Pixel needed desperately. It's still going to take some time, and it's going to take some testing, but this feels like it can lead to a lot of new possibilities and opportunities for you to mess with the system.
Fuck the system. All right.
All right. I will we will just double check. Talia, is there anything you would like to do in particular?
Nah, she was just laying low.
Okay. If you're laying low, is there anything you're doing in the hospital that you will take note that you want me to take note of? Because if not, I still need you to roll a perception check for me.
I'll roll the perception check.
Okay. Even with the 10, it takes a moment. But you, I will say, whether it be in your own room, whether it be wandering around, it takes a moment for you to notice. But the goblins, even without Gobbly around, they're all huddled around. And the thing that seems weird is they're not chanting. They're not doing anything. They're just standing quietly and listening. And as you get closer, you see that they're watching television. And on the screen, the surprise person for the elections has now announced who it is. And that person is giving a speech about how change needs to happen, reform needs to happen for the better, and that they're working with the police to make sure that these changes can be enacted because things are too dangerous, things are too scary, and I want my sister back. I need to find Talia, and I need to do that by leading the city, and that is why I am entering my name as the next mayor. As you watch as your sister give a speech, but she looks different. Her hair is no longer black and dyed. It is now the color of your hair. And I need you to make an investigation check for me. As you see your sister giving the speech, you can't help but walk closer to make sure your eyes aren't playing tricks on you. And as you get closer and you watch and look at your sister closely, it's not just her hair, it's the way she dresses. She's no longer dressed in her goth or punk attire. She has cleaned herself up, and around her head she wears a crown, a halo of feathers. Feathers that seem oh so familiar.
Uh-oh. Damn.
What are you doing?
What
I'm
the
cursing in
fuck?
Spanish in my head.
What the fuck?
I'm having violent thoughts in my head, but
Hmm.
well, no, that's out of character. Out of character. Out of character.
uh, now, I don't know where my sister is, but I believe she's out there, wondering where I am and how I can help her. I don't know where she is, but I believe she's out there. And I want
boy.
her to know we're all thinking of her. So if you could all join hands
Oh shit.
and give
Aw,
your
man.
thoughts and prayers to her. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Take cover. Isolate yourself. You're surrounded by goblins.
Holy shit.
As you hear those words, you can feel your body tense up in preparation. And you can start to see as yourself glow. And as the goblins look around you, and they start to chant as well, saying, "The priestess! The priestess!" And you're
Oh boy.
able to keep the light from spreading, but you do not know for how long this will last. And you know in your chest, if you want everyone to be safe, you need to get away from them now.
Yeah, no, she fucking starts running.
All right. Make a just acrobatics as you try and like move as swiftly as possible from being in the proximity of anyone. All right. Let me do something. Are you thinking about where you're running towards, or are you just moving your body?
Anywhere that's not in the hospital.
Are you going outside, or are you trying to go
Yeah. Parking garage.
parking garage? Okay.
Oh,
Okay. I miss this fun. I forgot about this.
Fucking.
As you start to run, your vision gets blurry as you aren't focused on what is around you. Just as soon as you see someone, your body instinctively moves away from them as you head outside and towards the parking garage. And as this is happening, I want the three of you. Actually, you know what? Everyone else, make perception checks for me.
I see something.
I spy with my kobold
little
eyes. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad.
Same. Actually, pretty good for Goblin.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good for Goblin. All right. So, Cliff, because you are in the Happy Yacht Hotel, you are able to notice this as you see, even from the room that you and Pixels share, the light beaming outside, and then the trail of goblins as they start and as they chant the High Priestess. So
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Nevermore, you can't quite place it, but you feel a shiver go down your spine.
Mm.
And Gobbly, you, as you're driving, you can't quite place it. But as you feel this sensation, whether you realize it or not, your foot pushes down harder on the gas. And for Gumbo, you sense it. You can feel all of the prayers, and you can also feel the fear that Talia is having right now. And as this is happening, Talia, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh no!
Hey, sometimes rolling low is better.
Okay.
Because what is happening right now is this is Talia reacting on pure instinct. And in this moment, Talia, as you're running away from everything, a large figure seems to appear in front of you, and you try to get away, but you're unable to. And you feel the fear still there as you still shine brightly. But then you take a moment and you can feel a comfort. Make a history check for me, please.
Damn, bro.
Well,
Well, then, interesting. Well, it kind of makes sense, right? She's panicking.
She's bad.
at
she
the
is
moment.
panicking. She is panicking, and she can't. She still struggles, even though there's a comfort and a familiarity. And then it's a voice that is familiar as well, as it goes, "Kid, calm down, calm down. It's me, it's me." Make
Ooh.
another. Make a wisdom saving throw with advantage for me, please. And in this moment, as you hear the voice, you remember that moment where you felt that fear and that guilt as Rocco protected both you and Nevermore. But in this time, you're able to suppress that as you remember what you're being wrapped in is the blanket that Nevermore wrapped you in. And you see Rocco above, well, looking over you and saying, "It's okay. It's okay. I brought hot cocoa."
She just starts sobbing.
He holds her close, or he holds you closely and says like, "It's okay. It's okay. You're going to be okay."
Oh. Aw.
I don't know what you've all been up to, and I got worried. You're all adults, but at the same time, you're still kids to me. So I wanted to check up on you. And I'm glad I brought this too. Maybe it was just
Kinda
super.
she pulls the blanket more taut around herself. She's like, I have no idea what's going on.
I don't either. But it's my job to figure it out and help fix whatever that needs fixing. And I'm here to help. Okay?
Okay. I'll trust you.
That's all I need. Okay. Just take a deep breath. And I'll call Nevermore, okay?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. In this situation, I'm trying to remember if Nevermore turned her phone back on or not. It's been a while.
Did we get like new phones or deal with the cyber stalker yet?
Probably not, honestly. I think I'm the only one with the new phone.
Yeah. But yeah, because the last time you got in contact was because of Harry's phone.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Phone's still off if we had the stalker person.
Okay. I'm going to do something right now. And I need Talia to roll insight for me. Okay. Talia, you see Rocco calling. And as you see him call, you eventually hear him start talking. And you can see right through him. You know that none of you have your phones on right now. But he is talking and pretending to reassure you that everything is okay. As you hear Rocco continue to go, yeah. And just play it up as if everything is okay. And eventually he hangs up. And he looks over, is like, Nevermore's on her way.
Plink, plink.
Is that like you blinking? I was like, wait, what is that?
Yeah, she's blinking like.
Oh, okay. You're still in shock. Here. And he pulls out the thermos with the hot cocoa, and he gives you some.
Looks down at it and then looks back at him. Look back down at the thermos, then back at him again. Where is Nevermore? Where did they say they were?
On the freeway.
That's not wrong. That's not wrong.
On the freeway. You know.
I'm gonna insight that.
Okay. Yeah, as you look at him with your blinking, you can see his beak purse up as he's like, yeah, the freeway. The freeway.
It's important to lie with confidence.
Well, he feels bad that he's lying
Yeah.
to essentially a kid again.
You know, you don't have to hide anything from me. Right?
Yeah, but uh, well, okay. And then you see him go, okay, you caught me. You caught me. And then he sighs as he walks over and he pulls a wagon that is holding that on top of it is Harry still tied up. Oh, hey, what's up?
Whoa. You look a little tied up there.
Yeah, I'm a little itchy right now because I haven't been like able to like really move, but you know, I'm just chilling.
Why are you tied up?
I don't know. I thought Gumbo would be here, or is like, you know, remember I was like at the other place, and now they said I wasn't allowed to leave because the birdie, little birdie didn't say I could leave, so then they just kept me. So I'm here.
Oh, okay. He's gonna sip the hot cocoa. You should I untie him?
At this point, I'm not worried about him running away. So if you want, honestly.
All right. I mean, he is itchy.
So you untie him?
Yeah.
Okay. As you untie him, he essentially turns into the equivalent of I imagine like a wet dog who like shakes himself and like the fur stands up on end. It's like, man, I haven't been able to move for like 2 days. And you can see where the ropes and tape have left their marks all over his hands and legs. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, you want to? That hot cocoa looks really good. Do you want to trade for that?
What? Whoa. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I still got like some of the stuff I found in the store. I was like, it tastes really good. It made me feel really good.
Oh. Yeah, I'll take it.
As you trade it, you receive the piss.
Refreshing.
Yeah, it is in basic. The thing is though, it is the piss, but specifically, it's not in like a vial or anything fancy looking. He basically grabbed some of the piss and he bought like the dollar like mini alcohol bottles and then filled it up in that he had.
Okay.
I was gonna take that to a party, but then I really like the hot cocoa. He really makes good stuff.
This is like one of those little 5-day energy drinks.
Yeah, but for like adults.
Yeah. Did he give? How many did he give me?
It was just one.
Okay, just one.
Yeah. And as you two are, as the three of you are just standing in the parking garage area, the three have now returned back from their trip, as they just see the three of you just standing out in the open. Harry looking like a complete mess, Talia still having a slight glow, and Rocco who looks like he has not slept in the past 3 days. See, I told you. They're back from the freeway.
Oh,
Holy crap. You look like you got hit by a train, Rocco.
If only. And you, for any of you who look closely enough, you actually could see Rocco kind of like wipe a little bit of sweat from his brow. Well, I was just trying to tell Talia before that I wasn't sure, but I brought the blanket that seemed to help before. I don't know if it's superstition or not, but it seemed to help.
it's very comforting too.
That's
Quick
good.
thinking.
I was lucky that I was in the area, but if you started glowing, the same thing must have happened again. What happened?
Well, we went back to the store to kind of get a couple things, and there's this creepy guy named Norm, and I think we blew him up.
And then we ran away.
Yep.
Oh yeah, has Gumbo explained at all what Norman is? Because as far as you two know, he is just a goblin. Okay. Well, it sounds like you took care of him, so he'll need the life insurance. I'm sure his next of kin will be able to use it. All right. If I'm glad I could see all of you again, but Nevermore, your dad's dealing with a lot of shit right now. As much as I want to look over all of you, I need to help him out.
I understand.
And I need everyone to, if you want to hear what he says, or try to hear, it would be a perception check as, God, Rocco is whispering something to Nevermore as he gives her a hug. I guess the only other person would be Talia if she wants to try and hear in. Just let me know if you don't want to roll. Okay. So Gobbly, you are too off in your own world thinking I got rid of that race trader. While
Yep.
meanwhile, Talia, you overhear part of it is him saying at the whisperings a part that says, I made sure to give you plenty of hot cocoa and it'll stay warm. Meanwhile, oh my god. Gumbo, you're able to overhear it, and of course, Nevermore, you hear it. Is I don't want you to panic, but I'm letting you know there was an attempt on your dad. He's okay. But he's in hiding right now. I have to run the family while you're busy, and he's staying safe. Okay?
I got it.
Yeah. And as he hugs you, he messes with the little feather that pokes over your head and is like, you're a tough cookie.
I do my best.
And he says, all right, I'll be back when I'm back. Try not to
See you when you
cause
get back.
try not to cause too much trouble while I'm gone.
No promises, but we will keep it in mind.
I'd expect nothing less.
Keep Dad safe. Know that all that family shit. I love him, and be safe. And if he dies, I'm gonna kill him deader than death itself, and all that jazz. Yeah.
I'll be sure to say it exactly how you just said it.
Do not say it exactly how I said it. Make it sound more intimidating.
Okay.
Gotta make sure he knows I mean business.
I know. Just when eventually it's your time, work on your speeches.
It's a work in progress, okay?
And I'm giving you the time to work.
Cool beans. Now.
And
there's
then
my dad.
yes, and he recreates the birds of a feather action.
Locked together.
Gesture.
Yeah.
Gesture.
Yeah.
We do it at each other. Eyes locked. Nevermore trying really hard not to cry. Being very brave bird now.
Big bird.
Brave big bird.
He gives you a nod and walks off to disappear. And now it is, you know what, this I will say this is your chance to now all recap and discuss things, as I don't want to push it too far because I know it's late. But yeah, this is more or less what you want to plan for the future as we wind down for the night.
Do Nevermore and Goblin look visibly what's the word? Disheveled?
Gobbly, well, make a perception check for me if you're gonna ask that.
Okay.
So Cliff, they look disheveled as much as Nevermore's eyes are a little bloodshot, but there's no tears. Stop that much. But and then Gobbly has a new hole in his outfit from the trank, but you don't see much more than that. And maybe some like cotton from the teddy bear sticking on them that they missed.
I'm
Can't
guessing that.
tell.
I'm guessing work didn't go that well, huh?
No, they went great. Got everything I was looking for, too.
Looks around. Looks up. Well, at least you're safe. What's the situation there? Like,
Just double checking. Gumbo, are you saying like literally what happened to Norman, or are you saying like you're teasing it? Okay. So yeah, you hear exactly what Gumbo witnessed. Also, everyone who, well, I want Gobbly and Nevermore to both roll insight, but Gobbly will have advantage.
I got these.
Yeah. Okay, so what happens is, as you're all discussing this, Gobbly and Nevermore, you both think about how it went down, and the part of you going there was also to see, you didn't check the schedule, but it seems like you still have jobs. And you can't quite figure out what or why, but it seems like
they still want us at work.
no matter what, you keep your jobs. It's almost like they're waiting and expecting you to show up.
Okay, they know what they've done to us, right? Are they expecting to dangle a paycheck in front of us and thinking we're just gonna walk in there, knowing that they tried to get us maimed, killed, or kidnapped? God damn it!
It is retail. Hey, I know you're sick, but if you don't show up, other people are going to have to do your work. And are you really going to do that to the team? We really need you. It is the holidays.
I lost privileges from the network anyway, so I don't know what I can even do there when I get to work. Are they gonna put me on the floor? Oh no, I ain't gonna do that again. I ain't going back to the floor, man. It's the reason I stayed in the IP department.
But yes, so now you are all aware of that, as well as Norman's seemingly able to make sure his life insurance is quite effective.
Do I know Norm?
Give me a history check, but I will tell you this already. You've definitely never met him.
Okay.
You've definitely never met him. Maybe you've heard of the name. But the fact is, there is nothing of significance that you can recall from hearing that name or the description of a goblin, as frankly, a goblin this different would have stood out to you. Yep.
Yeah. Is he new? He's a new guy.
If he is, he's a very high up new guy.
Managers are the worst. So what's the plan now? What you got now that you have your stuff back, Obly? What are you planning to do with it?
Well, stockpile more. Get us some more weapons. You know, stuff like that. Just in case we get any more assassination attempts.
But-
And, you know, we gotta earn our keep, so I'm probably going to work tomorrow.
So you want
Uh,
them
we-
all to go back to work?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're still on the payroll.
Yeah, but who knows what they'll do to us when we get there?
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna stockpile lots of bombs.
We could not go to work.
Well, you know, I got bills to pay, man. Rent doesn't pay itself.
Um, Cliff is shaking his head like, I mean, we could find alternate forms of income.
Or we can rise up against our oppressors and become the new tyrant kings. That sounds a lot more fun to me.
I guess. I just don't like the idea of doing it in their turf. In their
It's only their turf until it's our turf.
That's true.
and
Yeah, Nevermore knows what's up.
Yep.
well, at least I'll have a doctor's note to show why I haven't been to work. Thanks to Bobber.
Exactly. And I got your alibi already pre-set up. I told him I had explosively violent diarrhea and I wasn't able to come to work. And I mean, it was bad. I told him it was like a fire hose.
It was really bad. I said that he passed on.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate
We do
it.
our best.
Yeah, we try.
I guess I'll put that into on Bobber's note. All right. Well, it just makes sense, I suppose. We're gonna have to break into the system somehow, and I guess having a physical connection to the system would work. Although, again, what the fuck am I supposed to do at work? They took away my access. Well, what's the floor?
Hey, if you're like looking for things to do, you're like, I know a pretty rad place to work.
Who's this? Is this Robert?
No.
Swear to God. I swear to God. If he
Who's this?
says Whamlark, I swear to God.
Who is this?
Oh, it's Harry.
It's Henry. Or Harry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Harry's here. Wait, Harry's here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was tied up.
I don't know if you're gone. Yeah, he was brought along with Rocco, but he got
Okay.
untied because Talia felt bad.
Where... Are you going to say Whamlard, Harry?
Are you a mind reader? Quick, what am I thinking right now?
Nothing.
Damn, you're good.
Well, I guess it just makes. I guess it all makes sense. Anyway. Oh, by the way, Harry.
Yeah.
Now that I have you, I have to ask.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that yellow drink? That yellow drink you had?
Well, like, I just find it in the rad department, and like, sometimes it like, Ollie would like bring it over, and I'd be like, "Hey, thanks, man," and then he would shake his head at me.
So Ollie's handed it to you?
Well, it's like, you know, it's not like he's handing it to me, but it's like, I know what's in it, like the deliveries, because you know, it's like, you can't just put a box in front of me and not go, I wonder what's in the box. I'm gonna open it.
So what was that yellow drink? Is it just like a?
I don't know. It tastes good and it felt good, and that's good enough for me.
At least we know it's from Ollie. That means it all adds up to them. God dang it. I guess we do have to go back to work just so that we have more leads on this. I don't like leaving Talia alone, and I don't think it's a good idea for her to go back to work. Guys,
Uh,
so I think someone should stay with Talia at the very least.
I'll go stay with Delia. It's no problem.
All right. So if you're staying with Talia tomorrow, then I guess the rest of us can go to work.
Oh, save me from the crazy lady who wants to kidnap me. Don't look at the milk cartons.
What? Why? You're in the milk cartons?
you could fit in a milk carton?
Yep.
Whoa.
I was like,
I
huh?
don't even need a roll deception.
I'll.
Nope.
Can I go to whatever like pantry or cafeteria we have here? Go to the and see if they have a carton of milk and see if the and see if Nevermore is in that
Stop.
carton.
She's not gonna. No.
You know what? You can
she
try
will
and
not
check,
do this.
but I need you to make a perception check for me, Cliff, as you try to do this. If you do it now,
Mm, I mean, I'll do it, but what? Yeah,
If you-
let's check.
yeah, don't worry. It's not to check the milk carton. It's not on the milk carton there. That milk's been there a while. And as you close it and you look outside, you see a billboard being put up. Oh, yeah. All right, yeah, you believe
it's-
everything that Nevermore was saying.
I see. I get my eyes on Nevermore. Hey, Nevermore!
Yeah.
It's not just a milk carton.
Oh.
You-
Oh no.
Like I call them over and point to the billboard.
How far away is that billboard?
It is about, let's say, like 2.5-ish blocks away.
Okay, I donned my disguise. I'm gonna go to face it.
Okay, perfect.
Hold on. Anyone got a Sharpie or like some spray paint? I know
I got-
someone does.
I
We're all
got some
delinquents here.
I got some spray paint in my car. I tossed her my keys.
I'm not gonna speak for them, but I know that Fel would definitely have spray paint.
I'm gonna go definitely snag something
Also-
to the faces.
Wait,
Okay.
wait, her last name's Half Elf, like Guy Half Elf, like the guy that's running for.
Wait. Am I gonna
you
have to
gonna-
let myself get kidnapped?
Are you?
I
What?
like how that was your
If that lady is that man's wife, I could get in and sabotage
or
the
si-
campaign from the inside.
Wife or sister at least, but it's kind of risky, don't you think?
As long as I have backup.
You could get into them with Gumbo as a rat and you carrying him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just put it
And
in
we
the pocket.
And if we hand you over and they pay us, you won't have to go to work. They'll pay for our bills.
How much are they
Well,
paying on that bill for?
Is there a monetary reward written in the billboard?
Let's see, reward. No, it says reward to be discussed.
All right. Which one of you has she not seen that she actually
Well, we don't.
likes?
The thing we know is that she's a half elf, and she doesn't like any of the small people. So it's gonna have to be someone who's not small.
That really narrows it down. I won't force you to roll history. I will say from memory, the people she has definitely interacted with are, of course, Nevermore, Gobbly, and Fell. I don't believe she's interacted directly with Talia, Cliff, or Gumbo directly.
Yeah, but I
What
don't
if we
think
had oh no, we need Gumbo on me. Sorry, my bad. I'm dumb.
we,
Uh
yeah. We could have Harry, not werewolf Harry though, but I don't think he's going to be able to discuss it properly. We could have Talia in disguise.
we could have Talia in disguise. That might be our easiest bet. But we'll see if she's okay with it first.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think she'll want to go out. Go out
The worst case
the
scenario,
safe
we'll
house.
have we'll just have you drop me off.
Yeah, right.
You can look like a good Samaritan.
I could probably disguise myself as a gnome or something. At least
Good.
you know. It's a
Gnomes could
humanoid.
work.
Yeah, at least it's a humanoid. Good. They seem to be treated better.
We could discuss
Anyway.
more of this plan in one moment. And she goes to the face of the billboard. She just does the ninja sprint down the road to go to face it.
Okay, you know the thing. Stealth and then sleight of hand.
Stealth and sleight of hand.
Yeah,
please.
and then we will go, and then we'll call it there as I describe it.
19 for stealth and then sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I think I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you rolled so well, I will say I will let you describe it if you will, or if you want to. If not, I will do what I can.
I just basically make it to where the face on the billboard isn't recognizable. And just do some fucking doodling.
Okay. I was gonna suggest something really stupid is that you just do your disguise as the thing.
Yes, I'm just gonna do the disguise. But I'm gonna make it like slightly different in a way.
Yeah, well, because I'm gonna
gonna-
tell you if you did it exactly, then congrats, your disguise is now compromised.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to compromise disguise, but I do want to just basically make it to where it's just you still can't recognize who the fuck it is.
You just invert the colors.
Yeah, but oh no, I don't invert it, but like I add additional details.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Instead of just the mustache, I draw a beard, and I draw like a hat and a scarf.
Perfect.
I just basically doctor it up real good.
This is a callback. I just imagine just John Carlo Esposito. Okay.
It's a possibility.
With that, the day is reaching its end, and it's getting late for all of you, and it is time for you to call it for the night as you think about what still needs to be done. While there are new obstacles, it feels like there is a semblance of a plan and for things to change for the better. And thank you all for being here. And I'm going to ask any of you, but probably just Nev, if you want me to raid someone.
Oh my god, who's online?
Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you.
I hope you all had fun. I will switch to the ending screen because I rarely ever use it.
Thank you, I guess.
Here.
Yeah. Baka. It's not like I want you to come back again or anything.
It's not like I wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons with you or anything.
Oh my god, Dungeons and Dragons with you guys?
Oh my god.
Fucking nerds.
It's not like
Nerds.
it's not like it felt weird not having this campaign last 2 weeks. Whatever.
I guess it was fun.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Because if I give a shit, I might just give a fuck. But since I don't give a shit, I don't give a fuck.
And with that, bye bye, everyone.
Well,
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Yay.